Welcome. The 3-week diet review. How the 3-week diet helped me lose 37 pounds after 2 rounds. My worst nightmare had become a reality. I experienced sick to my belly when I heard the news headlines. My boss called me personally into his office. "Maggie, you're likely to have to supply the speech this year." Crap, why me personally? I thought. No stage in arguing with he though, he doesn't listen anyway. But it dawned on me personally. I was going to need to give a speech before over 500 people. How was I likely to stand up before those people when I possibly could barely even look in myself in the mirror any longer? I was 40 pounds overweight and I appeared as if a slob. All I wanted to accomplish was lock myself in an area and never turn out. I was body fat, unhealthy, and I felt like crap all the time. We felt ashamed for letting myself get such as this. It was time to finally lose some weight. This was the wake-you-up call that I needed. So that night, mainly because I sat about the sofa with BJ the cat curled up next if you ask me, I started Googling the most recent methods to lose weight. I have to have sat there all night reading, but this just made me experience more confused. What I must say I needed was something. And simply when I was going to give up and go to sleep, I saw an advertisement for the 3-week diet program. As I sat presently there looking at the website on my iPad, we were intrigued. The sound of slimming down so fast caught my attention, but I'm not like lately. I was skeptical. I'd bought diet programs like this previously, and they had by no means resided up to the hype. So when I Googled it, I simply found plenty of useless websites selling it. These were all like, "Hey, it's great, just click here to get it." It was obvious these were carrying it out for the commission. And I was going to keep their site. I all of a sudden considered the speech and waking up in front of those people. What if the 3-week diet could help actually? I actually still had a couple of months before speech, so there is still period to lose weight. But I had to need to act fast. So I made a decision to buy it. It had a money-back guarantee as well, thus if it sucked I possibly could just get yourself a refund. So for another 2 hours I go through the entire program. And the even more I browse, the more I possibly could actually think about myself doing this. I could definitely observe how it could help me lose excess weight. The 3-week diet is all about reducing your weight fast, which means diet, workout, and cutting your calories. It gives you a plan, tells you step by step precisely what to do. This is exactly what I needed. I would have to be told specifically what to do. So I visited bed at about 1 a.m. that night time, feeling very good about my latest buy. The very following day I started day 1 of the 3-week diet program. No point in ready. Another 3 weeks were a little challenging, I won't lie. We managed to complete all the workouts. They just last around 20 moments, so I managed to squeeze them into my daytime. And although I really was unfit, I was still in a position to do them. You just have to go at your own pace. Really the only problem I had was sticking with the dietary plan reducing my calories. When you lessen your calories, this may leave you low in energy. So I snacked several times, mainly at the job when I needed some energy to really get some good work done. Still, I gave it my finest shot and I could stick to this program pretty good. Before I knew it, the 3 weeks were up and it had been time to weigh myself. I could currently see that we had lost weight simply by seeing in the mirror. My face appeared thinner, and I actually looked healthier too. I had definitely shed weight, but just how much? Therefore I pulled out my old digital scales. We were 171 pounds when I started. Therefore I stepped forward onto the scales, and some seconds later on I was amazed to see the figures 154 pounds staring back again at me. The 3-week diet had helped me drop 17 pounds. I was so happy. We wasn't done yet though. I still experienced more excess weight to lose. Therefore I restarted the 3-week diet program. And today that I'd gotten the hang of it, circular to actually went much better than the first. These times I actually lost 19 pounds. That's nearly 1 pound each day. All the people about me who I use were shocked at how fast I was slimming down. Samantha, who sits reverse, was good jealous that we were getting more interest than her for once. Everything just appeared to happen so fast. Here's what I appeared as if before when I weighed 171. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I nearly can't believe it myself. And have you any idea what? After slimming down so fast, I even had an entire month to spare before the conference. I visited a spa and got a face and all that nutrients, and according to my pal I viewed at least a decade younger. Then just before I knew it, your day I was dreading had arrived. Therefore I got up before over 500 people and delivered my speech. I was nervous, however, not almost as nervous as I'd have been easily hadn't lost weight. I feel like just the 3-week diet has changed my entire life, so I wish to share my tale with you. Since I've lost pounds, I've got a lot more confidence and much more energy, and I could finally wear nice clothes once again. I appear and feel healthier as well. So I'm posting my tale here because I am hoping it motivates you to lose excess weight too. Give the 3-week diet program an opportunity. Easily can do after that, it so can you. Get your duplicate of the 3-week diet system at their site here. What is the 3-week diet program? The 3-week diet is basically a brief-term weight loss program that targets losing a whole lot of weight fast, 21 times to be precise. The reason that many people fail when dieting is basically because it takes such a long time to see results, so Brian, the creator of the 3WD, made a decision to create something to burn fat as quickly as possible. The cool thing about the 3WD is that in addition, it tells you how to proceed after 21 times to keep the weight loss off and improve your current health. You can also do the 3WD system more often than once to keep on slimming down. First off, there may be the diet program, which comprises of 4 different phases. Phase the first of may be the hardest. It lasts 7 days, which is where I dropped the most weight. Phase 2 just lasts 1 day. Nonetheless, it was therefore effective that we actually lost greater than a pound in a single day. Stage 3 lasts from time 9 to 11 and is usually unlike any additional diet I've tried before. In all honesty, the phase 3 diet sounded quite odd and I nearly skipped it. But I promised myself that I'd follow the 3-week diet to the letter, so despite the fact that stage 3 sounded weird, if you ask me, I did it anyhow, and wow was I amazed when I continued losing weight. When you buy seriously the 3-week diet and get to stage 3, don't skip it actually if it's against all you idea you knew about reducing your weight, because it does work. Stage 4 lasts from daytime 12 to 21, and in this section Brian explains a powerful method to keep losing weight going back 9 days. In phase 4, mine teaches you how exactly to calculate your BMR. Your BMR is how many calories you need to consume every day to maintain your current weight. You then take the amount of calories you have to sustain your weight and then nearly cut it in 2 to ensure that you're on a large calorie deficit. I actually thought we knew how exactly to calculate my BMR before I purchased the 3-week diet, but now I understand I was doing it all wrong. In stage 4, you just about become a fat-reducing furnace. There is just no chance that in the event that you follow the machine you won't lose weight. Love HANDLESWHAT I love about the 3-week diet strategy is that it can help eliminate the stubborn excess fat around your abs/stomach, thighs, like handles, lower butt and back. This is where a lot of us store the majority of our fat. There's a section in the 3WD simply for getting rid of body fat in these areas. In another section, the 3WD offers you 2 great ways of start fat cells, release fat, and prevent new fat to arrive. These strategies help burn the fat you currently have and block fresh fat from to arrive. Among the strategies is just a little controversial for me, but after doing some study I came across it's actually safe and sound to do. You'll know very well what I'm discussing if you go through the 3WD. We like that the dietary plan tells you precisely what to eat every day and when to consume your meals to reduce the most weight. It's all organized for you step by step. The 3-week diet workout MANUALTHE second component of the 3-week diet is about exercise. when you can lose weight with the dietary plan program alone. Following an exercise program as well will help you get rid of fat so much faster. The workouts last around 20 to 30 minutes each, plus they focus on becoming extreme instead of long. The 3-week diet workout program targets full body weight training every other day. The reason why the 3WD targets resistance training, which consists of exercises such as, for example, push-ups and squats, etc., rather than aerobic exercise 3-week diet running on treadmill machine, is because resistance exercises actually burn doubly many calories because cardio workouts. It is because with resistance exercises you truly burn through the glycogen in your muscles quicker, which causes the body to start losing fat for energy. I think some ladies are a little scared to do weight training because they think that it's limited to men, plus they don't need to appear to be a bodybuilder, but this simply won't happen. After studying the 3-week diet guide, I did a couple of research on this subject matter, and the only path for us ladies to start building plenty of muscle with weight training is to consume a huge amount of calories to mass up or consider steroids. Since we are performing, neither the one thing resistance training can help us do is get rid of fat faster. So don't be frightened of the weights, ladies. To complete the exercises you will either want a fitness center membership or a couple of dumbbells and a good workout bench. Luckily my buddy who works away a lot had a couple of adjustable dumbbells and a bench I want to borrow. You may get a set of dumbbells very cheap nowadays, especially on eBay. Here's my pair. With an adjustable workout bench you can set it flat or at angle. That one costs around $90 new. Again, most likely cheaper on eBay. A sneaky preview screenshot of here's the 3-week diet program showing among the exercises you'll be carrying out. The PIC is of a guy, but women, like me, can carry out them too. In the 3-week diet exercise routine there's an workout that targets every main muscle group. The guide tells you specifically how to do the exercises, how many times to accomplish each one, and how very long to rest among. All in all, it will take you around 20 to 30 a few minutes to complete the workout. And the last component of the 3-week diet is named the Mindset and Inspiration Manual. That is a section that I believe a lot of individuals who wish to lose weight will most likely skip because they believe that weight loss is focused on the dietary plan and exercise. However, the mental part of slimming down plays an enormous factor. I am therefore thankful that we didn't skip this last component, because I don't think that I'd have completed the entire 21 days easily had I tried it. The hardest part about slimming down is coping with the cravings for all your tasty foods you understand you shouldn't be eating. The 3-week diet mindset and inspiration manual gives you an excellent technique that just takes 20 mere seconds, and each time you discover yourself going to ruin your everything by consuming something poor, you do this and get yourself back again on the right course. I actually used this strategy a whole lot throughout the 21 times, and it saved me often from eating a package of cookies or a handbag of chips and almost all that various other junk that crosses our route. The manual also offers around 20 other tips on how to stick to your daily diet and meet your targets. It's actually an excellent guide, so seriously, don't skip it. So that's the 3-week diet. The bottom line is my 3-week diet results. So as you understand, the first period I did the 3-week diet program, I dropped 17 pounds in only 21 days. The next time that I did it, I lost 19 pounds. And all I did was follow the machine. I think in the event that you follow the program you will see outcomes like I did if you give it your very best shot. Here's some of my PICs. But my effects aren't merely appearance. Weight loss isn't merely losing weight. It's also about your well-being and how you feel. Since I've lost fat, here's a few of the other activities I've noticed. I have a lot more energy. My skin will be a lot clearer. I look a whole lot healthier. I feel a whole lot healthier. People seem to take care of me with an increase of respect. I get more interest from men. I'm more social. I'm more confident. I'm less timid. I actually got an advertising and a payout rise recently because my boss likes my brand new energy and just how much even more productive I am. I could wear nice clothing again. I look younger. And hey, there's a whole lot of benefits happening inside when you lose excess weight. Losing weight was a very important thing I have ever carried out for myself. You must do it too. Seriously, even though life is indeed much better after reducing your weight, and it certainly didn't take that longer to do it. It's amazing how fast you may lose weight if you have a system to check out. I don't make hardly any money when you get through the hyperlink above. I just recommend the 3WD, since it worked for me personally. The 3-week diet pros and cons. Therefore, let's look at a few of the pros and cons of the 3-week diet plan. Let's start off with the cons. The 3-week diet cons. No videos. Thus, the very first thing that springs to brain is there are no video clips for this program. This is good, but it will be nice to involve some movies for the exercises in the workout routines. But in all honesty, this actually isn't had a lot of a problem. The hunger invest of this program seriously, after that this won't be considered an issue. But if you're not really careful, you might find that you get starving and low on energy, and if you're not really taking this program seriously, you might want to quit. It's easier to be a little hungry for some weeks and lose plenty of weight than surrender to your urges and stop. Supplements. There are several extra health supplements recommended, but we didn't get them and we still got great outcomes. So, extra equipment needed. At the very least, you will require some weights. The workout bench you can do without because a chair can be used by you. You may get weights fairly cheaply on eBay or Amazon, though therefore no biggie really. The 3-week diet pros. That you can do it at home. I really like that can be done everything in the personal privacy of your home. You don't have to go to a fitness center or eat difficult to find foods. You truly don't need a whole lot of space for the exercises either. Easy to understand. The machine is explained perfectly in the EBOK, and at no stage did I battle to understand what I had to need to do. You need to be able to go through it and also get started immediately. Easy to complete. Just 21 times, that's all it requires to see outcomes. Sure, you'll be starving, but 3 weeks goes on fast, and in the event that you stick to this program, you'll be pleased you achieved it. I've tried to check out 90-day diet programs during the past, and I finished up quitting after in regards to a month, because that's simply too much time. I'll be exhausted and hungry, but the 3-week diet is brief so that you can definitely total it and get outcomes. A full system. I like that it gives you an precise system to follow. So many diet plan books just let you know what to eat, therefore many workout programs simply tell you how exactly to exercise, but the 3-week diet puts all the pieces together, and that means you don't have to buy anything else. It's new. When I state new, after all that, it isn't simply rehashed information. Through the years I've bought plenty of weight loss applications, and several of them just let you know a similar thing, but the 3-week diet has plenty of stuff within that I didn't understand, and it's something unlike any I've attempted in the past. Doesn't take over your daily life. I like that this program doesn't consider over your daily life like various other programs. The workout routines don't take too much time, and the dietary plan is simple to follow. You can continue with what you perform normally, and the 3-week diet fits into it just. Even though you work regular like me, you can still do it. It works. Therefore, the only thing that counts is, does it assist you to lose weight? And for me it completely will, and I'm not only saying that because we lost pounds, but because I simply know that if you follow the program, I just don't observe how you wouldn't obtain results. I understand that in the event that you just go through it, you'll sit down up by the end and think, wow, this is nutrients. I'm likely to lose fat with this. It just is practical. Money back guarantee. It includes a 60-time no questions asked money back guarantee if you don't enjoy it, or if it doesn't do the job, although I'm sure it'll. The 3-week diet program FAQs answered. So here are a few of the FAQs I've seen about this program. I'll do my better to answer them. What is the 3-week diet? It really is basically a 21-day weight loss program designed to assist you to lose weight fast. It's split into 4 brief phases that are different. To put it simply, you'll be dieting, exercising, and cutting your calories, but in a means you most likely wouldn't have observed before. Will it function for me? I believe that it'll work for anybody who follows it. Whether you possess 200 pounds or 1 pound to reduce, I think you'll obtain great results. I'm always busy. Does it work for me personally? I work regular and will have a bunch of other things to accomplish when I go back home, and it worked well for me. When you can spare 20 minutes for workout, then you can certainly do the 3-week diet program. No matter how occupied you are, you can usually spare 20 minutes. Even if this means waking up 20 minutes previously or going to become 20 minutes later. How much weight am I going to lose? Well, the website claims you can shed between 12 and 23 pounds. I lost 17 pounds my first try to then 19 pounds my second try, so their statements are definitely true. In the event that you follow the system I say, you'll most likely lose somewhere within 15 to 20 pounds. Will it work? Intended for vegans and vegetarians. Yes. I'm really unfit. Am I going to have the ability to do the exercises? I was very unfit when I began, and I could do them. You merely need to proceed at your personal pace, but also provide it all you have. And Brian says that you don't necessarily need to also do the workout routines to lose excess weight, although I definitely advise that you do exercise. What equipment am I going to need? You'll want some weights, although it is possible to do a number of the exercises without them. What do I really do after the 3-week diet system? The issue with a whole lot of diet programs is usually that they don't let you know how to proceed after you've finished this program to keep the weight loss off. The 3-week diet has you covered, even though it offers something called the 3-pound guideline. And that means you weight yourself each morning, and should anyone ever discover that you're 3 pounds over your target body weight, you begin the 3WD plan again from daytime 1 until you're back again to your target excess weight that ought to be in a couple of days. In this manner, you'll never put on weight again in the event that you follow the system. Imagine if I don't reach my pounds loss goal. Simple. Simply restart the 3WD from time 1 once again until you've reached your objective. I did this program twice before I reached my goal. I'm pregnant. Can it is performed by me? I say no. Wait around until after you've got the infant, then it'll function great. Does it work for men and women? Yes, I say therefore. I don't believe it issues if you're an individual. The system will continue to work if you abide by it. I'm 8 or we don't desire to exercise, can I use it still? Exercise is part of the program, nevertheless, you would still lose fat without doing the exercises. So yeah, if you don't wish to work out, you can still reduce excess weight by skipping them, but I'd recommend performing as much of the workout routines as possible in case you are able, since it helps velocity up the process. Refund policy. Individually, I under no circumstances asked for a refund, however they do possess a 60-day money-back guarantee, no queries asked. You'd simply need to email them and demand it. But I question you'd need a refund anyway. Is this review true? Yes, I've been struggling to lose excess weight for a long time, and the 3-week diet program actually helped me. Therefore, the least I possibly could do was talk about my results and pass on the word. I make no cash if you opt to buy it. I'm just therefore happy about my outcomes and what this program has done for me personally. I have another relevant question. In case you have another query about this program, then feel absolved to keep a comment below and I'll do my better to answer it. Should you buy the 3-week diet program? Now obviously, since it worked therefore well for me personally, I'd say purchase it, but honestly you should just buy it in case you are ready to invest in it. Don't buy it, just ensure that you actually give it a try. Spend some time studying it, which should only take an hour or 2, and get started as soon as possible then. Right now you may be wondering if it's really possible that you should lose weight thus fast. We felt the same. It had used me years to place the weight on. May I really get rid of it that fast? But the body is quite amazing, and I could honestly say that in the event that you follow the machine and place your doubts apart, then in only a few weeks from right now you can look at yourself in the mirror and become amazed at what you've done. My advice is usually don't weigh yourself for the entire 3 weeks either, so it'll be considered a surprise by the end to see the amount of weight you've lost. I know you might be a little bit skeptical and perhaps even doubt that can be done it, but believe me, you can. Thank you. The 3-week diet review. You can read 30 top rank best diets and weight loss ebook review in the link below.